7:08 a.m. on May the 7th of 2021. Hello, Apple Brooks. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Thank you for joining me. I did a live video on the Facebook last night. It was in 1 hour and 20 minutes of this live webcam in South Africa. And there was a lot of plasma activity, and there was a lot of so-called rain and cubes. It was, I couldn't believe it. I did a live video recording for 4 minutes, and I went frame by frame, and it took 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I'm glad they tuned in. But there's something more than rain happening. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for joining. I was going to come on the YouTube and do it, but I thought I haven't done a live video like that for a long time on the Facebook, and it was around midnight. It's all right. Good day. So you won't be I won't be sharing that video, but I took a lot of screenshots. Um, yeah, hello. So I'm going to get ready to flip this around. I am. Let me just Gina, you got to go to the spot that you was at. So I'm going to take you to this timestamps. We're going to see the night before, and some of the patterns that showed up the night before showed up again last night, but it's not rain. There's something going on with the plasma and with what's all around there. They say there's like, wait a minute, I got to show you this right here. You just hold on right there because it is important to see what Table Mountain looks like at that location. Yeah, so we can look at this if we can. Table Mountain, Cape Town. I'm going to try to do live webcam. Vanilla. Okay, it's the name of it. Vanilla. Vanilla. You can subscribe to Vanilla. You really can. So let me lead you. I want to come over here. If we got any daylight time, we can look at. Okay, we're just going to do this. So let me pause it. You all, I know I'm getting distracted here. I really am. I'm getting a little bit distracted, but that's okay. I like to get distracted at times. I'm going to put this down so I can take a screenshot of this Table Mountain as we're looking. Let me flip it around. This is what Table Mountain looks like right in the daytime. Right here looks like that. Okay, at this location, this is the location we're going to be looking at for Table Mountain. Let me put this phone down. I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay, so now we can get to it. I'm going to turn this light off right here. And this is interesting because I was doing the 7th last night. That doesn't make sense to me, but it's okay. It was in the wee hours of the morning. It was in the wee hours of the morning. So here we are on the 5th. Okay, because this is important. Lots of love in Kentucky. Hello. Hello, O'Rider. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Apple Brooks, everybody, thank you. So let's look at this because this is it's going to get interesting. So this is what we were looking at, these right here, how they showed up. Okay, and mind you, right back here is the stretch of Table Mountain right there. So we've already seen these. See this light here? This is from the 5th. Look at that. I think this pattern showed up again last night, that exact pattern. So we're going to look at that. Wait, let me find that pattern because that's on the 5th. If I can look at this, you all. Well, we're going to have to look at all of them because I can't pinpoint which pattern it was that showed up. Okay, so we've got these. These showed up too. That's on the 5th because these aren't normal. They are not normal at all. Yes, you are so very welcome. You are very, very welcome. But we're going to get to, see, this is the 5th. We've seen all this on the 5th. Now come the 7th. Okay, well, it's 5 in the morning on the 7th. Oh, you all, I wonder if they didn't update their webcam. You know, that's interesting. This is on the 7th at 5:10. Look at the activity. This is not rain. It's not rain, and some want to dismiss this as rain. That's not rain. It's not at all, not rain at all. This is what was going on. last night. Let me flip this around, you all. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to point this to me. I don't think they updated their live webcam. What if they stopped the streaming to it last night after this video? Because it did get a lot of views. You are a Lyrian starseed. Well, we have Lyrians, we have Arcturians, we have Palladians. We have a lot of starseeds. We really do. A whole lot of them. My piece is falling out of my ear. That's okay. Now let's look at this, you all. We can, yeah. So, yeah, this is last night in the wee hours of the morning. Look at this. How can somebody dismiss this as rain? You can't. It's plasma. There's some kind of frequency battle. Someone had a good point. They said, I think there's 5Gs on that tower. There's 5Gs around that camera. They said, and what if the plasma is coming through, the plasma beams are coming through the plasma rods, and they're attacking the 5G, and what if the 5G was like this right here? That's what they said. And that's a thought. That is a thought. Look at this. So we've had this show up. Look at that. This is literally behind the plasma. It does. It does make a person wonder. It's things that make you go, Yeah, so look at this. So these are coming from the area around where Table Mountain is, these plasma beams. And yet we've got this showing up in the background. These right here. And yeah, look at this. This was so mind-boggling. It really is. All of this coming down like that, and you can't see into this realm with your naked eye. You cannot. It's not happening. If you try to look into this realm, look at that. It's a perfect 5-11-11 is what it looks like. But these don't even look solid. Some of these plasma rods, they don't look solid on the inside, and you can tell that they're not. They've got something else that they are doing. They really do. They got something else that they're doing. Yeah, that the clouds show up. Well, they could show up. They very well could show up after spraying. Let's look at this so we can zoom in. Yeah, something, that's right. Yeah, something on the windshields and stuff. When it rains at my house, if my windshield is dirty and I haven't been able to clean the bug stuff off the windshield or whatever because it's stuck on, that rain will literally clear it off. It's a very harsh rain. But yeah, look at this and see this coming from the area of Table Mountain, which was in the background, is what it is. Yeah, there is a battle going on. There is definitely a battle going on. Now, Gina, why did you take this one? I don't know. I just kept taking screenshots because, oh, that's why I took it right here. So you have white ones. Sometimes you have black ones of these, and then you have like white ones of these. They're dark and they're light. Yeah, that's what's the strange thing. And see, this doesn't even look normal, but why would you get this with rain? And why would, see, look at this flurry of activity that happened. And it's probably best I took screenshots so I can show this. Look at this. It's like these cubes. And, a frequency signal, if you look at frequencies, they go like that. Or if they do in your heart monitoring, you get your little heart monitor thing going on, you have like this, your heartbeat and stuff. But these would be totally different right here. They'd be totally different than what we're seeing right here. And if we were to come down here, look at that. Just like that. They're down there. And then if you come over here in the corner, well, they're down here in the corner too. It's like there's a veil in between our eyes and what's really going on. It literally is like there's a veil. But the live webcams remove that veil, is what it seems like. They take the veil away. They take the barrier away, and we're able to see what the human eye can't see. And technology, it is good. But unfortunately, sometimes it's used for bad purposes. Well, what's going on in this picture? Because I know yeah, that's what I knew what happened. See, this is, see, we have even more evidence of it right here. It's like the plasma rods. They go through it, they penetrate it, and then you have all these cube-like things surrounding it, the different size shapes. And also up here, look at that. Because they don't stay, their shapes, they don't stay the same. They don't. They rearrange themselves based on what's happening in the air. And look at that. How could that be a raindrop? That's not a raindrop. But I tell you what, that does look like a great big burst of plasma energy coming from right there by Table Mountain. Boom. Excuse me. And just coming straight down like that. If we could zoom up on it, I would, but yeah. And for those who want me to not film my screen, well, that's too bad. I do this with my phone, and I can't turn it in landscape. I can't. It doesn't let me do it. It might let other people, but it don't let me. And it's okay. I like the portrait style. Look at this, right here. I wonder. Well, are the live webcams? This is what I'm wondering about the live webcams around the world. Are the live webcams, even like in Brest, France, okay, that live webcam that had some plasma rods coming down, where it's mounted, is it mounted near the 5G? Is it mounted near large antenna of some sort? Because really, if it was, and if it is, what if this is the frequencies that are being emitted, and these frequencies are opening up dimensions? They could be opening up dimensions right there, acting as a portal. You know, you yourself can be a portal, okay? And the frequency that you allow within you to flow through you can be the human being is a conduit, okay? We're a conduit, and energy can flow in and out. Sometimes good energy and sometimes bad energy. And you know that we know that these large antennae stuff and whatever else they got going on, like the harp and the CERN and stuff, you know, that's like a conduit. It opens up things, portals and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's see this right here. You can't really see too well, but look, these aren't even solid either. They're not solid at all. They're like this. You may say, well, Gina, these are all going that way too. Yeah, but they're not going that way in this picture. And then look, we still got the jaggedies. So you can't say that that's because the wind was blowing that created the jaggeds, because these aren't going nowhere right here. And we got the jaggedies right there. I call them the jaggedies. Okay. And yeah, the wind might be blowing, making the light look like that, but no, you still got the jaggedies. Yeah, that's what we got going on. We got all of it happening. Look down there. And there's different colors. There's different densities, I think, of this. Yeah, your hair is like an antenna. That's right. That is true. It's exactly right. See, look at that. That literally is like coming straight from Table Mountain. You say, Gina, I can't see. It's dark. That can't be Table Mountain. Let me pull it up. I'm going to leave this one up right here. That is Table Mountain right there. There's the large antennae and the beams. Look how tall, look how high up that Table Mountain goes. And those plasma rods are coming from that area. Boom. They say that Table Mountain is a part of the heart chakra, Earth's chakra. It's very spiritual. There's a lot of energy going on there. So these plasma rods are coming from here too. Boom. A lot of them come from there. And then you know that it's like stretched across here too, is what it is. Let me get back to my picture that I was looking at. I just got to figure out which one it was. Was it that one? No, this was the jagged bolts. It was the jagged ones. So it's this one right here. So Look at that. See, there's the jagged bolts again. And look, this is the timestamp right here. So this is on May 7th, 5 in the morning. And then we have the jagged bolts, okay, right there. So let me, let's make sure we see this. This is a screenshot 681. 681. Okay, and this is a screenshot 663, and we have jagged bolts. So let's see if it's the same. Let me see if I can navigate this, you all, because this would be pretty cool. So we have that signature right there. That's on the 5th. If I take it down, that's on the 7th. That's on the 5th, right here. And that's on the 7th. I think it's the same structure that's showing up, is what I think. I really do. I should have put this in, I'm going to put this in the publisher. I'm going to just open up a new, no, Gina, you stop it right there. Stop it. I'm just going to open up a new thing, and I'm going to put those pictures side by side in here to see if we can see those. You all, Gina! Yeah, I'm pointing that up there. I have my lights on the ceiling. Oh, that makes me kind of laugh, you all. It really does. It's kind of embarrassing, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh, you all. That's not funny. But it is kind of funny. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. This is live, and you can't hide stuff like that. You cannot. Oh my God, you can't hide stuff like that. You just have to go with it. It's okay. You're human. You can go with it. I'm trying to find. I want 663. Is what I want. I want to look at these things right here. I got to turn this down because I can't move them both at the same time. I'm gonna turn this down for a second, just like this, just long enough for me to put these pictures side by side. I know that it's dark, and I know it's not very adequate when you're doing a live video to do that. But gosh, Gina, no, you all. I'm really trying to look at these lightning bolts. Okay, all right, I got it. So you all we're gonna look at it. We are. And just 1 second. You were in the dark just for 1 second. Okay, you are. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Okay, let's look at this. So we've got the 7th right here. We're looking at these patterns right there. See, right here. They're somewhat similar. This is on the 7th, and yet this is on the 5th. But they're in the same spot. This is just down a tad bit more. You see that timestamps on there? A tad bit more. That's why I like the lives. At least you can get it some information out. I do. I like the lives too, Watchman's Duty. I really love it. Yeah, it's good for everybody to get information out with. Yeah. So look at that. So this is at nighttime. And then you come over here, and then you have these patterns almost identical in the same spots. But this also is coming from Table Mountain down toward the ground probably. They're almost at the same angle too. They're almost at the same angle. See, there's a beam of light going that way too. Yeah, so this is interesting. So I wonder what this one does. I wonder what this one does, because this got to do something, but it's got a lot of plasma behind it too. And there wasn't that much activity when you saw this one. There wasn't. Yeah. Let me do this, you all. Yes, King of Hucho Mundo. Boom. That's what you got to say. Boom. Yeah, boom. Let me up this light. I'm trying to get it a good balance. So yeah, I want to go back to those pictures, you all, because it's okay. It really is all right. It is all right. Yes, we saw all of that with your Watchman. We did a video on that. Absolutely, we did. Yeah, we try not to do too much because I want this YouTube channel to stay up and running. I really do. I really, really do. Look at this jaggedness. Okay. And we also saw this in on the 5th also, the same like jaggedness on the 5th. Was it in the same spot though? That's the thing. Was the jaggedness on the 5th in the same spot? Let me see it. Not exactly. It's not exactly in the same spot. No. Okay, well, Gina, you get out of that. Okay, I'll get out of that and I will get back into this. Okay, this jaggedness right here. You can see it's all over the place. Look at that. So now this is like a cyclone. I don't know how you would say it. You know what I'm talking about? A cyclone, a storm. This is like a big, big, big plasma thing going on. Look at this. This was the most massive one uh, during that whole entire time. It was. Look at that. And there also looks like there's something inside that hole. I think they are opening up portals to other dimensions, a gateway. These antennas can do that. Look at that. There's this Table Mountain in this one location. Cyclonic. Thank you, oh writer. I tried to say it, but I couldn't say it. I could not say it. It's not a word that I use every day. It really isn't. But look at that. Look at this. Look. Straight from Table Mountain. Straight from Table Mountain. It's like that. It comes all the way out. Boom. That's a big plasma beam. But that's where it came from. Straight from Table Mountain. Gosh. Yeah, it's so much. You'll get more activity on your country more than South Africa. It's probably going on, but you know what? They're more, they don't like that activity shown here with the webcams in America because they know the people might say something. More people are awake, or maybe they're not awake. Maybe they're not even open to being awoke. Okay, they may not be, but yeah, look at this. And if this is truly caused by certain frequencies, yeah, that's right. Massive portals under the ocean. That's exactly right. If you ever stepped into the ocean, you go and swimming, and you're in the water, and it's not too far from the shore, then all of a sudden you experience a sinkhole. And this sinkhole literally has a downward spiral, and it will suck you in it. What causes that? What causes that? If you're in the ocean, because it happened to my brother, both of my brothers, when they were little, in different places. One was in the Ohio River. My brother, we was swimming when we were children. We lived right by the river. And there was a sinkhole, and it started to pull him under. And my dad had to swim out there and pull him out. The water it wasn't rough or nothing, but it literally it's trolling around and it sucked you right down into it. What if it's these aliens or something underneath there and they want to suck you down in there? Yeah. Stuff like that. So let's look at this. The Pacific Rim, I think I saw that. Okay, I really think I saw that. So yeah, let's look at this, you all. Yeah, you share information in here because you can get information out. But this was, wow, it looks like something off of a video game. Yeah, it really does look like something off of a video game. And you see it just continued is what happened. It continued just like this. It was all over. It was all over. This is like, oh, this is from a 4-minute normal speed video. You go there. They got good footage right here. If you want to look at this kind of stuff, this is the place to be right there in South Africa, Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. And a lot of more people in South Africa are seeing this, and they're interested into what's going on. Yeah. I don't want to be in Jumanji. Okay. Okay. So really, if you think about it, why would they make a movie called Jumanji? And you get sucked into that board game. Why would they make something like that? Are they hinting? Are they dropping clues? Yes, King Ohucho Mundo. Yes. Are they dropping clues? And they say, look at this. This is coming from Table Mountain. Table Mountain. Looks like a solid one. And that's where I noticed on the old Table Mountain in Cape Town live web stream, where I would see the plasma webs and stuff, these numbers always went haywire whenever this type of activity would occur. They would like missing time and all of that. That's right, oh writer, it's what it says. It is what it says. And you know, somebody shared in this one group, I go to this one group, there's one group on this Facebook that I look at quite often. And you didn't know that Plum Island, and those chimeras or whatever it is, and how they say it washed up on the beach. They had the images of the Nantucket, and they were human kind of pig-like faces of these beings, and they turned them to animals and stuff. You may say, well, Gina, that's all sci-fi. No, it's not. Even in the book of Revelation, they talk about the beasts, not the beasts, or these four, whatever they are, and they have eyes on their wings and their eyes all around their heads and stuff like that. See, they got all different types. They kind of would be scary to look at. Yes, that is. And, you know, they wanted to make people, they put it in the National Enquirer saying this ain't real. They want people right there. They put it out there. They want you to know. And they put it in that Enquirer. And you think that's not real, but it is real. Okay. And then they showed pigs. They showed pigs with human faces on them. And this one face had a mustache on it. It had a mustache on its face. It did. But they were men with a human head and a pig's body. And you know what? We got these what were they called? Centaurs. They are horses or whatever, and they have half of them are human bodies. That's in mythology, but it wasn't mythology. It's real. They created these, and who's to say that they gave that all up? They didn't give it up. They did not give it all up at all. But we're talking about this right here is what we're talking about, and Table Mountain's got some interesting things that are, oh no, Julie. I sure hope it isn't. Oh no. Yeah, Michelle or Michael Marcella, that pigman mockery, that's wrong. Okay, that's wrong because these beings that were created, they didn't ask to be created. They didn't ask to have that form on them. They didn't. And they mock that. They mock life. All life is precious. All life should be sacred. And to tinker with that and then make fun of, no, that's wrong. Where's the ethics right there? Where is it? And where is the humanity within the human? Okay, that's wrong. And you know what? I don't like the SNL. I don't watch it because I don't like stuff like that. They make fun of that. That's wrong. That's so wrong. And I'm glad you said it, but it's wrong, and that's kind of sad. It really is. That I don't like it. Yeah. Well, I know, but this stuff is real. They're tinkering. Okay, and guess what? They got the sperms, and they got the eggs, and they got the fetuses and the cells and all that. They can do anything. They can experiment, and they got these black these black budgets or whatever you call them, secret budgets, or this money just disappears. You don't know where the money goes. You don't know where the money goes. Look at that. That's Table Mountain. Right back there in that. That's exactly. Yes, and you know what? I indicati, indicat, indicati. It's a tongue twister. That's why they say. That's why it's like a cycle. That's why the earth keeps getting destroyed. It's like you keep coming back and the human race gets so far and then boom, they cleanse the planet and then boom, you start all over again and the history is buried. See, that's what it does. You're right. Um, yeah, I don't want that for my children, but then it's not for us to say. It's not for us to say, you all. It really isn't for us to say at all. It isn't. Look at this. Inside these things. Yes, from the hearts to all of yours. Yes, yes. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so we're at this Table Mountain. And then look at this. What are they doing? Is this really the type of frequency or energy that is being emitted? See, but then you got the individual cubes. Now, I'm going to say this. So when you're watching, like if you're watching regular TV and you got this antennae that you can get from Walmart, it's big and long, and you can hook it up and you can get all these free channels with just a regular antenna that plugs in the back, and you don't have to pay for cable, but you get around 28 channels and you watch it. You have these things like this pop up all over the place, and they look like QR codes. They got little barcodes in them, and they're pretty pastel-y colors and stuff. And then look at this. Why is this like this? Is not rain, and that's not rain. It's interdimensional. Yeah, you heard of that antenna, Bonnie? I got one, and my mom's got one. My mom has one. Her and her husband has one of those, and they do work. I bought one for my camper just to see if I could like get a signal out here in the country on it with an old flat monitor that you can screw in this antenna and pick up local channels, and it does work. And I think it's like $12 or something. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know what it is, but I don't watch TV. But if I ever needed to pick up something that's going on, um, you could pick up those signals. You really could. So we're looking at this, you all. Let me flip this around. Uh, that's a good question. Yeah, because you know, if you have the old TVs, I got one behind this curtain over here, the big bulb TVs, you can pick up those RF and UHF or whatever that is. You can pick up those signals with an antenna. You screw it in the back. Yeah. So, yeah, let's look at this, you all. And I'm sorry, this is getting long, and I'm sorry you all had to watch this, but you know, this is interesting. This is not normal, and it's these ain't raindrops. Okay, it's not. Something's causing this. And the camera is picking it up, and we're being allowed to see it. Look, it's a perfect, perfect cube right there. You know, look how perfect it is. Is that not perfect? Look at that. Now let's look at this. This literally looks like it's 3D in this realm. It really does. It's like 3D structure. They build. They build just like they built on the side of that we work building in Tennessee. The cubes we're building. They're coming in from another dimension. And if the frequency is right, you know that you can attract energy. They know you can attract energy. And whatever type of energy, a signal you put out, you're going to attract that. Even us, if we put out good vibes, we're going to attract some good vibes back, but then we might attract some negativeness. But yeah, this is big transmitters happening. Yeah. Project Bluebeam is their answer to what's going on. I don't think Project Bluebeam is everything they say it is, because they would love to lump everything into Project Bluebeam, but you can't do that. You can't. There's things going on behind the scenes behind the veil that they don't want people to know about. They really don't. They'll give you not even this much information and they'll say, well, it's just all fake and stuff like that. But no, I think there's so much more to it. I really do. Um, yeah. These are intelligent because, they know how to assemble themselves. And they do. That's what they do. They're assembling themselves in certain, let me knock this off right here. They're assembling themselves in certain patterns on here. They really are. They're not all the same patterns whenever they show up. They're not, but you can look at this. It's why do they do certain patterns? And what if this right here is a life form? What if that's what it looks like? What if they are in here and you just can't tell them and they don't look human at all? Yeah, yeah. Um, we do live in a crazy world. And it's getting bizarre. It's getting really bizarre, you all. It's real bizarre. But it's okay. It has to get that way. It's all right. We can make it. We can make it. Yeah. Um, so now look at this. Yeah, this was really cool because these frequencies, the white plasma, just all this plasma stuff, and the frequencies, they just really they went off the chart. Look at that. Look at that. All this whiteness started to occur, and it went off the chart. And this has got to mean something when they form around certain plasma that's coming through. Look how big this is. This is like a great big old blanket of, I don't know, and look at that. It's like, what's going, look at this. This is exactly what it looks like. It's like that. There looks like there's heads in here. Do you see those heads? What if inside here is where they look out, these beings from these other dimensions? They looking out through here. Yeah. The information that is on the Political Avenger text series, Lee, look into what you have been showing. Oh, I don't want to watch TV or anything. I'm just here to document. You all can put the pieces together. I know you can. But it all fits together somehow, some way. This is some type of a matter that has literally done that. It looks so weird. It's the other realm. It's the other dimension. Look at this. That's right. And then you have this virtual reality that they want people to put on these virtual reality goggles and they want you to live in that reality. You ever see those Left Behind series? I remember watching a couple of those when we were in Maryland. It's been years ago in the it was 1990, I don't know, 7 or something, maybe. I don't know when I watched the series. Part of the series, they put those glasses on and they promised them everything. And these people were in the wheelchairs, like they were crippled all their life. And this being, this human or somebody came and they put them in this thing and they were no longer paralyzed. Their body was healed and stuff. And the people who were blind, they were given the gift of sight and they could see, and everybody was so happy. Not everybody, but a lot of the people were so happy. They really were, to have their bodies back, to be healed and stuff. Reminds me of the med beds that some are talking about. That's all I know about it. The word, the med beds. Okay, that's it. I didn't read nothing else into it, and I don't want to read nothing else into it. I don't. But this is Table Mountain right here in South Africa, and I don't think, well, I don't think they updated their webcam. Why didn't they update that webcam in South Africa? I really don't think they did since last night. I want to go there and look, you all. I got the camera pointing the right way. I think I'll just go into my history, and I'm just going to go to Vanilla, Table Mountain, right here. So you can go in here. So it's stuck on the 7th. That's where it's at. It's still stuck on the 7th. Uh-oh. So then what's this? 6 o'clock at night. No, it's 6 in the morning. It's 6 in the morning on the 7th. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, we was looking at the wee hours of the morning. Okay, I've got you. The wee hours of the morning. See, you all can, you go there and you can look. You can see there's 7 people watching. Look, it's from this part right here. It's from the roof of our building in Cape Town, CBO. You go there, you all. They got some good videos. They do. So I'm gonna be getting off here, but I want to thank you all for joining. I really do. I'm gonna find this one picture. I want to end it with this one picture from last night, if I can find it. Yeah, I really do. Flip it around. If I can even get this down here. It's hard to navigate. I don't have a normal mouse on this laptop. It would behoove me to put a normal mouse on here. I'm using the touch screen the whole time. And it's not very nice to do, but I did. I just want to get to one section where it looks kind of wowed. Yeah. You want disclosure? Oh, you want her. Excuse me. Yeah, so this was really, that was wowed right there. Yes, I love you all too. And with that being said, thank you all for moderating. There's something definitely going on. Something is definitely causing these anomalies. It's not rain. Okay, it's not. And there's energy coming from Table Mountain, which is over here. Okay. Yes. Yes. You all have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you so much for tuning in. Please give this a video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button because we got a lot of stuff that we need to share. We really do. A whole lot of stuff that needs to be shared and come out because, you know, we don't know how long we are going to be able to do this. Have the freedom of this internet. Have a wonderful rest of your day.